Alright, time to do a quick and dirty video post tutorial to just get you set up with what you need to do. First of all, F left click, makes dialogue go forward, which is quite useful since the game won't go forward if the dialogue doesn't. Alright, now very simple to move around, it's WASD like usual, or the arrow keys also work, but why would you use them? Shift makes you go really fast, it's the run key. Simply go towards those little Hololive arrow things and it will teleport you to the next stage. F will allow you to interact with every object that you can interact with, and a little square F button will appear telling you that you can indeed interact with the object. And so dialogue choices, one is going to show up now. You cannot control dialogue choices with a keyboard for now, but you have to point with a mouse to the choice you want, but it's not that bad. I hope will be fixed in the future. It's just press no, press yes, and the game will take you to where you want to go. You should notice that after this initial dialogue, now interacting with the closet will give you a key that will open the door that will take you out of that little bedroom area. And of course there's more things to interact with the ground. Interacting with that little weapons on the ground will give you a weapon. It isn't always a weapon, it can give you different things, but here on the first level it will give you a weapon. And there's this door that you cannot open because you don't have the key, I think it's pretty explanatory, and we just talk with this person here now. Let's just skip ahead real quick so I can explain to you the menu system. As you can see here in the menu, you have multiple options. You can control what you are selecting with both the keyboard and the mouse, and you'll be able to select equipment, inventory, stats, and so on. A lot of the buttons will take you to menus that don't have anything implemented yet, but the most important things will be implemented. I believe stats will give you, your attack, your defense, your HP, your gold, your experience. Body will give information on your body parts, because it's just like your enemies. If either your main HP or one of your body part HP goes below 0, you die. Soon in the future, there'll be more mechanics that allow you to better control, what happens to your body parts, and it will be more fleshed out with what each body part does. But for now, we have a very simple battle system, both for you and the player and against the enemy. But that's mostly it. You press enter or you press left click and it will change the menu, and then if you want to go back, you press right click, you press E, you press escape, and it will bring you right back to the game or out of any menu, By hovering over an item or a piece of equipment, on the bottom right, information about that item or piece of equipment will also appear. As you can see, you have right now two buttons. You can either attack by pressing the sword and you'll go into battle, or you can go into the menu and change your equipment and stuff, and later, like drink a consumable, use a consumable or something, and probably in the demo release that you'll have in your hands, there'll be a run button there as well. And yeah, if it's difficult, try to run, otherwise fight the battle. There's also information about you, your player character, and of course information about your enemy too, if you meet the requirements. Now about the battles themselves, you have a little cross pointer that tracks your actual mouse movement, and then a little circle will follow your pointer around. And basically you point to where you want to attack, against the head, against the torso of the enemy represented there, and you wait for the circle to catch up and you press left click to attack. And you have also to be careful for the time in the top right corner-ish thing, to not run out, because if the time runs out you automatically attack and your little circle may not be where you want it. And you also need to be careful with the enemy shield, because if your attack hits the enemy shield, the shield will block. So your attack is basically, it generates a little point inside your circle, and depending, it's completely random. So the more you cover with your circle, the bigger the chances that you're gonna hit something. For now, defending is very simple. Simply press the differently colored circle with your own circle and you'll block. And blocking will add your shield's defense to your defense stage and you'll take less damage. For now it's pretty simple. I plan to improve it in the future.